What's up? Oh shit, that looks that looks crazy. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Lil Mackie Rob, aka Mito. You already know. How we doing today, man? Y'all doing good? I'm doing great. Just want to start this up by saying, yo, what's up, man? I appreciate everybody checking out the videos, man. I appreciate everybody subscribing, man. We had 36 subscribers, 37. No, we're at 37 right now, 37 subscribers. I appreciate all y'all, man. Road to 50. We getting closer, man. So, you want to help me get to that 50 subscriber mark? Hit that subscribe button, man. I would appreciate it. It lets me know you fuck with me, and I should keep doing this shit. But yeah, so today, it's something small. I got a little clip from my homegirl that she asked my opinion on this topic, and I gave it to her, and she was like, "Oh, I think this might be a good video." So I was like, maybe, but I saw it pop up again on my YouTube Shorts as I was just kind of sitting here, kind of going through the YouTube Shorts and the YouTube videos and shit, and I was like, you know what? I'll talk about it a little bit. Why not? So basically, I'm not a big fan of the red pill content. I'm not a big fan of manosphere content, and it's not even just about the content. I don't like the ideology that the manosphere, I guess, or red pill dudes kind of preach. I don't like this whole traditionalist men out here that say women should take care of the kids and clean up after myself, like wash my clothes, feed me, fucking do everything that they say a woman should do on top of being able to work a full-time job. I think that's fucking stupid. I think when you're in a relationship, it's a teamwork kind of thing, like you're there to help each other, especially when you got a family and you both are parents. Like you can't just put all that kind of work onto one person, you know what I'm saying? Like it's got to be teamwork, that's the whole point. You guys getting together to form a team on in life that you guys can, be able to help each other basically. You guys choose to be with each other because not just because you guys are like attracted to each other, that's a part of it, but it's also because you think that person would be a good partner for you in this life to help you out when you take your next steps in life, whether it's becoming a parent or getting into a big career or whatever the case may be, But if you ask these people on the internet, they'll tell you that women should be in the kitchen and men should be the ones working. But as we know, in reality, especially in today's reality, that's not the case. There's a lot more women that are joining the workforce. There's a lot more women that are just going to school, man, getting educated, getting into more demanding careers and shit, to the point where, honestly, being that stay-at-home mom that was so popular, 30 years ago or however long ago it was, bro, that's just not how it is no more. And a lot of these men on the internet, I think they just freak out about it, They get all touchy and sensitive about it. So anyways, I have a video here. Like I said, my homegirl sent this to my Instagram at first, but I ended up seeing it again here on the YouTube Shorts, and you're gonna see these two. It's a man and a woman, and a third woman too. She kind of chimes in a little bit. This woman right here, she's arguing at the fact that she finds it ridiculous that she finds it ridiculous for a man to sit there and expect his woman to go to work at a full-time job and then come home and still have to take care of the entire house, which means cook the dinner, feed the kids, fucking cook that man's dinner, feed him, you wash his clothes, take care of the house, and you're gonna see they kind of go on this little back and forth, and I just kind of wanted to put my 2 cents where it's not asked like usual. But let's play the clip. No, enough of me talking. Let's see what they got to say real quick.
You're telling me that a woman has to go work like a man every day, and a man goes work and he's tired when he gets home. A woman's not tired. She has to clean, cook, do the dishes, do the laundry. Are you kidding me?
Why don't you want to do that?
What are you talking about? Why don't I want to? You know
Pause.
how fucking tiring that is? Have you done that?
First of
Have you
all,
done that?
I do it every day.
First of all, do not choose a woman who don't want to be a woman.
Right.
So you don't want to
Wait,
be a
pause.
woman.
I just
No,
let
you
you
don't
talk.
want to
I
be
just
a
let you
woman.
talk. Yelling doesn't mean you're winning an argument. It's a sign of low intelligence. You can lower your voice and speak to me. I'm sitting.
Real quick, I hate when people do that shit. I'm gonna let them finish. I just hate when people do exactly what he just did there. I can't stand that shit. They play this whole I'm smarter than you because I'm not yelling and you are yelling. Like as if people can't have passionate arguments, especially when you're talking about a lifestyle, like arguments like this, where you're talking about lifestyles and what a woman should do and what a man should do. Like, of course, people are going to get emotional. people are going to get emotional. People are going to get loud. I don't think because you start yelling and you're getting more passionate in your argument, that I don't think that's a sign of low intelligence. But you know people who do that, genuine people who lack intelligence. So they have to try to show that in another way, which is usually just, I'm quiet, and as soon as somebody else starts yelling, hey, why are you yelling? That yelling shows that you lack intelligence. My sister used to do that shit to me all the time, bro, low key. And I love you. If you're watching this, I love you. I love you to death. But you used to do that bullshit to me too. Whenever me and my sister would get into an argument, you guys hear me now. I cuss a lot, and it is what it is. But my sister used to sit there and tell me, cussing is a sign of low intelligence. I would sit there and be like, you think I give a fuck? I don't give a fuck. I could say fuck, shit, whatever the hell I want, and I promise you I'm smarter than you in any way possible. And we can have our back and forth. But I hate when people do that shit where they're just like, well, yelling is a sign of low intelligence. No, whatever the fuck you about to say, I promise you is a sign of low intelligence. But I just wanted to say that. I hate when people do that whole put themselves on a pedestal because they're not getting louder with their argument. I get sometimes when people argue, when people are feeling like their arguments aren't working or whatever, they'll start getting louder. They want to interrupt you. I get that happens. It's very but I don't know. I feel like it's very easy to tell when someone's just getting loud for the sake of being loud. For the sake of just wanting to shut you up. And it's usually because they start saying shit in circles and they don't make sense. But this just seems like she was kind of just pissed off at the fact that this motherfucker sat there and was like, well, hey guys, hey fellas, don't get with a woman who doesn't want to be a woman. And then you got the other woman that's like, as if he said some fucking smart ass shit. And then she's over there being like, oh, okay, so apparently I don't want to be a woman. Like, of course, anybody's going to get offended when you tell them, don't get with somebody who's like this because they're not proud to be a woman, or they're not proud to be who they are. I would get pissed off too if some female was in front of me like just telling people like, hey, you see how this guy is? Don't get with a man that's not proud of being a man. You damn right. I'd sit there and be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'd be pissed off too. But
right here, I can hear you.
And you're yelling
all this. Oh, I cook and I clean, and yeah, that's part of your function.
You notice how many times they cut her off when she's about to say something too? It's funny.
Yeah, that's part of your function. But when your tire is flat, my function is to make sure you have a new tire.
But
when
that's
your
what
car
I'm
need an
saying.
oil change, it's my job to make sure these people ain't ripping you off. We have different duties and functions and responsibilities. And if you don't love your duty, your function, your responsibility, you're not fit to be a wife, period.
You know why I hate that dude right there? Because listen to what he just said, okay? I want y'all to really peep this shit. Listen to it one more time.
To make sure these people ain't ripped tired. My function is to make sure,
right here.
That's part of your function. But when your tire is flat, my function is to make sure you have a new tire.
But
when
that's
your
what
car
I'm
need an
saying.
oil change,
You see what he said there? He said, that's your function. My function is when you have a flat tire, it's my job to make sure it's fixed, to make sure you get a new one, right? Now he's going to say this about the oil change.
it's my job to make sure these people ain't ripping you off.
So you know how I said, and then afterwards, what does he say? When your car needs an oil change, it's my job to make sure these people don't rip you off. Excuse me, hold on, wait a second. You just got on her ass for her saying, yo, if I get off a fucking full-time job and I'm tired, I don't think I want to sit here and have to cook a whole dinner when you've been sitting here for a while and you could have done it, or you can help me out. We're both tired from work. Why don't you just help me out? I'll, whatever. Like we could work on this shit together. That's all she was trying to say, right? I can't see, so I don't know if like somebody's walking in, but that's all she's trying to say, right? But he's sitting here saying, no, that's a part of your responsibilities is you go to work and then you come home and then you cook, you clean, you take care of the house, you do that, right? And then what does he say his functions are? Just to make sure that the tire's not flat and you're not getting ripped off from the mechanics. But see, that's where these guys get it fucked up, because if you peep, it's not that his function isn't I should know how to fix the car and that way you don't get ripped off and I'll do that for you. It's just I'll make sure I take the car to someone else and make sure they do it. No. If her function is to sit there and still have to cook and clean and do all this shit, because I promise you, he would be against the idea of his wife hiring a maid to take care of the house. He would. He absolutely would. He would hate that idea, even though it's still getting the things solved that you want to be solved, right? Which is just having somebody there to clean the house, having somebody there to cook you food. Well, that's what a maid is there for, right? And it seems like if they're both in careers that give them a lot of money where they just don't have a lot of time to do that, why wouldn't it be the smart idea to hire a maid? But he's the type of guy that would probably sit there and be like, well, if there's going to be a maid in here to do all the shit that you're supposed to do, then why am I even with you? I'll just get with the maid, or some dumb shit like that, you know? While he's the one that could sit here and still be like, yeah, while he's the one that can sit here and not know how to fix a car, even though that should be part of your function based on his definition, right? Is that he should be the one that knows how to fix a car. He should be the one that if her car breaks down, he's got to be the one to fix it, right? But no, he says, I'll make sure the mechanic don't rip you off. So it's okay for you to push your responsibilities as being a man off to somebody else. But I promise you, if she was to do it, he wouldn't like it. It means she's not fit to be a wife. Well, I think, bro, I'm gonna have to argue for her and say, bro, if you don't know how to fix her tire yourself, or you don't even know how to do an oil change on her car by yourself, brother, you're not fit to be a husband. That shit works both ways. You can't point the finger at the opposite sex and tell them what they need to do, but then when it's your time to do some shit, you want to push it off to somebody else. No. If you guys listen, if y'all are gonna play the traditional roles and want to do the traditional shit in your relationships, do your shit. I'm not gonna get mad at you. A lot of people do it, but understand that has to work for both parties, right? If she has to do the traditional role of being the stay-at-home mom, or maybe even a mom with a career, but she's the woman, so she has to come home and take care of the house, then you as the man need to do what you need to do as a man to make sure you're fit to be the husband, right? Because if she is lacking in wanting to clean the house and shit, by his definition, and apparently by a lot of people, because this shit has 700,000 likes almost, that makes her not fit to be a wife, you know? So that means you need to learn how to repair cars, repair vehicles, so that way she doesn't have to spend extra money for someone else to do it. You can do it. You need to learn how to build a porch. You need to learn how to be a construction worker. So if she wants to add a new addition to the house, you can do it, because that's your job as the man, right? It works both ways. Let's not forget the traditional role of the man back in those days. People wanna fucking praise the 1950s, the woman would take care of the house, but motherfuckers forget, and the man would have to be outside working and not just clocking into your 9 to 5 and going home. No, you go to work. If you have a factory job or some shit, you go to work, and then guess what happens? You come home and your wife says, hey babe, I need this to get moved. Hey babe, I need this to happen. Hey babe, I want to plant these fucking fruits or vegetables or something. Can you go and fucking build me a garden? You have to know how to build this shit. You as a man, if you're going to talk about traditionalism, have to know how to build shit. Because traditionally, men are the ones who work. Men are the ones who take the burden of working on themselves, whether it's clocking into a normal shift job or taking care of shit outside around the house, right? If your fucking gutters are broken, you can't, if you're going to be a traditional man, you can't call someone else to come help you fix the gutters, nigga. No. You better get in the garage and grab that ladder and get to working. So this is why I hate this shit, because it's always one-sided and it's always pointed at women, and it's the most unfair shit I've ever heard of in my life. I don't like this guy. One, he looks like a fucking Ninja Turtle, okay? And then two, he's just a fucking idiot. Like, again, he sat there and listened to him again.
Hear you.
And you're yelling.
All this, I cook and I clean, and like, yeah, that's part of your function. But when your tire is flat, my function is to make sure you have a new tire.
But
when
that's
your
what
car
I'm
need an
saying.
oil change, it's my job to make sure these people ain't ripping you off. We have different
duties and different
functions
responsibilities.
And if you don't love your duty, your function, your responsibility, you're not fit to be a wife.
Like I said, by his own definition, then that means he is not fit to be a husband, because he doesn't know how to fix the car. He's going to send it to somebody else. Well, if that's the case, why are you even a husband? You can't fix her car. You got to go ask another man to fix your wife's car. what kind of a fucking husband are you? You see what I'm saying? Like, this shit works both ways, dog. That's why, bro, I don't know. When it comes to this kind of content, or not even just content, because it's at the end of the day, it's not about content. This is also just, these are people. Like, this is a real life opinion that if you go outside and you talk to enough people, they'll reiterate the same bullshit. This is why I don't like this kind of mentality, because it's just purely unfair and it's stupid and it's unfounded. You know, it's just, no, if it's gonna be rules for thee, then you need to follow the same rules yourself. If she has to be the one who has to cook, who has to clean, who has to do the womanly, wifely duties, then it's your job to know how to build something, know how to build shit, know how to work with wood, know how to fix a car, not just a tire and oil change, like know how to actually fix the fucking car, right? It's people want to preach and talk about this traditional shit, but then they don't, and it's mainly men, really. And women, I mean, yeah, you might get some women that do it, but it's mainly men. You got all these men that talk about how they want a traditional relationship, but yet they're not traditional men themselves. So it's like, you don't even make no fucking sense, you know? But yeah, it's, like I said, it's just a short video. I just wanted to say that, I guess. I just wanted to put my 2 cents out there when with this topic, because it's so stupid, bro. You got this shit in the comments. Bro is speaking facts. Almost 700,000 likes for the shit and 30K comments. I want to see what people are also saying. Yelling doesn't mean that you are winning an argument. It's a sign of low intelligence. Preach on, brother. Again, this is such a stupid statement. You can yell. People get loud when they get passionate. People who assume that yelling means that they're winning an argument are actual people of low intelligence. Let's keep it a stack, all right? Because normal people just know when you have an argument or a debate like this, people are going to get loud. And it's okay to be loud because you're fucking passionate. There's a difference between yelling because you're wrong and you just want the other person to shut up, and then yelling because somebody else said some dumb shit to you and you literally can't even hold it in no more. So you just, you so happen to yell. You're passionate. You're emotional. You're angry. It's okay to feel emotions when you're talking. People like this are just so fucking stupid, bro. I do it every day. Redirects her anger back to the man. I don't know what that means. I did that, worked full-time job, raised 3 kids, cooked, cleaned, and took care of my home, my husband, my kids. My husband fixed things around the house, mowed the lawn, etc. We were both tired. That's life. See, like this is fine. Like this is fine. If they establish in their relationship that they're both working, but she's going to take care of the shit inside while he, mows the lawn, fixes things around the house, that's good. But by his own statement, doesn't even sound like he even knows how to do that shit. I promise you, you get a leaky faucet, this motherfucker doesn't know how to fix a faucet. This motherfucker doesn't know how to do that shit. Not at all. You want to put a bidet in your toilet? This nigga not going to do it for you. He don't know shit. It's gotta, shut up. It's gotta be fair, right? Laying here in the bed with the flu, my wife working from home, taking care of our 6-month-old daughter, the house, taking care of me, our dogs, our cats, and she does like a rock star. I'm tremendously grateful, and I do the same in return when she's down. It's about being a team. Life is tough, but it's much more enjoyable when you're doing it with someone you love. Figure 4JP225, brother. That is a absolute fantastic statement. 100%. That's exactly how it should be. You help each other. When one person is down, you take up, you get up and you carry their load. And when the other person is down, you do the same for them. It's simple as that, man. It's about being fair. Yelling doesn't mean you're winning an argument. Again, people just reiterate the most dumbest shit in the fucking world, dude. Again, passionate. People can get passionate. That's so fucking stupid. But anyways, man. Yeah, like I said, I just wanted to give my 2 cents where it's not asked for. I just felt like this would be something interesting to talk about, or at least, maybe start a conversation in my comments. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, man, that's been me, Lil Mackie Rob. I hope y'all take away something good from this video, man, and I'll catch y'all later. I'm gonna go eat some fucking pizza.